I said done something with the lighting, because the lighting's freaking improved. But anyhow, holy crap, One Punch episode 10 basically was Hypu 9000. And I'm taking a moment to realise, it's just me or does King look like someone straight out of a 90s anime? Like, he has the exact same drawing style as someone of a 90s anime. I was sitting there wondering, it's like, it looks like he belongs in Fist of the North Star. Like, he's just so cool. He's so composed. I just like him so much. But my god, this episode was freaking fantastic in its own right. Like, oh god, it's the setup for the final arc of the anime, and holy crap, it's just gonna be the freaking like hypest. I don't even know the word. The hypest beat possible. Like, this episode basically centered on the fact that Sabiwama, I think her name was, the girl. If I'm mispronouncing that one, I'm so sorry. But Sabiwama basically died because she choked on a coughing pill, and she can predict like the disasters that happen in the universe. And basically, she's predicted this godlike kind of evil that's gonna hit the Earth, and by Jingo it does. And there's a ship that falls down upon Earth, and so it destroys City Z like completely, like 99.8% of the things destroyed. So 0.2% survive. So if you're in that 0.2%, you are completely fine. And then basically, they summon the entire of the S class plus Saitama, who's in the B class. And the amount of people in the S class makes me laugh because they're just different people from like different animes I've watched, and it's just so fantastic. Like, it's just, you got Atomic Samurai, which is he's just my hero. Atomic Samurai is my hero in one episode. I love him. You also had, I think you had Metal Knight, and you had a guy who looks just like Meta Knight from Kirby. It's just, everyone looked so freaking cool. And then you have Watchdog Man, who I must say, who doesn't get much screen time, is the best character. He's so cool. Next to Moon Rider, I like Watchdog Man the most. He's just so freaking cool. He's just a guy in a dog suit, just doing what he needs to do. And yeah, as you can probably imagine, what kind of struck me the most about the episode was when Saitama escaped using the punch. Like, I just loved how no one noticed it besides Genos. No one else noticed that he escaped besides Genos. And I was thinking, if he punched his way out of the building, would he have noticed the sound of the punch? Unless that's how significant he kind of is to everyone else. But yeah, it's just like, it's not a fault, it's just that kind of that one of those things that you kind of think about. It's like, how come no one noticed that? But yeah, and then the animation. The animation was freaking cool. I can't begin to even fault the animation in any way, shape, or form. It's just too good. And Tornado, man, Tornado is just so cool as a character. I don't think you can actually pinpoint the best character besides Moomin Rider. Moomin Rider's his own league of character. You can't really pinpoint the best character in anime. Everyone has their own charm about them. It's just so cool. You even have Hitachi from Tekken. He's just there to just show up. And he's just like, he's the coolest old dude you probably ever meet. He does remind me of Hitachi from Tekken too much. I'm like, it's Hitachi. He didn't die, he went to One Punch Man universe. And yeah, I mean, Tornado is just so freaking cool. When she got angry, her face was completely changed, and it was quite comedic how she acts. And she's also 28 years old, apparently, so it's kind of like, well, she must be using contour. But yeah, it was a brilliant episode. And now we've probably seen that Lord Boros is going to attack Saitama, which now is going to lead into episode 11 and 12. And then we all got to be depressed because the anime will be over. So we have ourselves a killer 2 episodes to look forward to, because as you can probably happily imagine, everyone's gonna die practically besides Genos and Saitama, I would imagine. And then Saitama's just gonna and just one punch. I don't even know he can take down one punch. He doesn't look like he's the kind of guy who can take down in one punch as well. He's kind of like, maybe he might be a bit more stronger than usual. But granted, I do want to see Boros fight, because Boros seems like the kind of best place to end the series on, because it's kind of ending it on a good note that it could leave it open to season 2, or it could just finish. Like, because I know the manga is still completely going right now, and if they ended it on Boros, it wouldn't be a bad idea, because it kind of ends it on a really, really good note, and then leaves it open for a season 2 if they do a season 2, because it's Madhouse and they won't do a season 2. But if they do a season 2, you got yourself a season 2 there. And it's kind of cool in that way. I just don't know. I think the way they end their animes is completely fine besides Batum. Batum is the worst one they've ended. Other than that, every single ending they've ever done, I've never been angry at, because it's just like, man, eh. I mean, Overlord was kind of angry a bit with it, but I thought, it's Madhouse, I'm used to it. But yeah, I mean, that's basically the whole episode, and then now we're going to have the wait next week, for sort of Boros just comes out and goes, yo, I'm taking your ass down, and then we're going to have basically the fight of anime history. But yes, with all that said, and also for the mention, the soundtrack was freaking fantastic as well. As always, soundtrack is one of the best things about the anime. But with all that said, I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do want to leave a subscribe, it does help me quite a bit. If you do want to leave a like, that also helps quite a bit. If you want to support me any way, shape or form, it does help me a lot. But anyway, with all that said, I have been the driver, and I will see you guys later. Bye for now.